Hello. Hello, everyone. Let's see. I might need to make a few more audio adjustments. How bad's the buzzing, everyone? So if I go to sound, just bear with me one moment. Hello. Welcome in chat, everyone. I need one more second to adjust my microphone. At least a little bit. Can everyone still hear me? And with hear me, I mean, is the buzzing really bad or decent or right, hang on, just give me one more moment. Thank you everyone who joined me earlier. Unfortunately I had some technical difficulties which prevented me from streaming any further. If my stream suddenly cuts out or anything, if the audio buzzing gets too bad, I do apologize. It's unfortunately something I've been trying to get under control, but it's not quite there yet. Right. Need one more thing. Da-da-da. Hello, hello. Is it better? Oh, that's good. Is there still some buzzing? I think so. I'm trying to stay away from my laptop as far as possible, but can't make any promises. Unfortunately, though, because I had planned on streaming about an hour ago, it's not going to be a massively long stream anyway. So what I had in mind, we'll just see how far we go tonight. I can't hear a buzz. Oh, that's good. Brilliant. So what I had in mind for tonight's stream is some of you might still recognize these two, which is a drawing that I've been working on since the first stream, which unfortunately froze and I couldn't continue on it. So I thought, maybe we can color it in, make it look nice. I have a couple of new brushes that I want to try out, so maybe we can experiment a little bit with that. But also, a couple of days ago, a friend of mine showed me something that was equally the most disturbing thing that I've seen and equal parts the most hilarious thing that I've seen in quite a while. And my British friends in the chat might know what I'm talking about. So a couple of days ago, there was the Brit Awards for music. And I think a couple of you know where I'll be going with this. Um, because there was a person sitting there in the audience, and I've never heard of her before. I think most people haven't. But this is what she looked like. Sorry, no trigger warning on this one. This is DJ Horsegiirl, and I just thought it was so funny. I mean, look at this. It's just completely serious as well. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I mean, that's one way to make yourself known. So I thought, maybe we could do a little sketch of her, maybe like a little headshot for a warm up, and then we go back to the spirit and rain drawing. Right. It is really, really funny. Apparently her music is quite popular on TikTok. But since I'm not on TikTok, I never heard of her before. Ever. Right, okay, so let's just make this a little bit smaller. So we can have a little reference in the corner here. Should we use this one as a little reference to? Yeah, sure, why not, eh? I mean, you really got to appreciate a person willing to just say like, okay, well, I'm gonna perform my music wearing this prosthetic horse mask. And the thing is, it's so uncanny because like the corners of her mouth just go way further back than a regular horse's, giving her like that weird uncanny valley thing to her. Right, okay, so let's group this one. Actually, just do this. And then, there we go. Let's see. Let's make it a little bit smaller. I don't need that big of a reference. Okay, so from all the photos I've seen of her, she does have a different hairstyle every single time. So I think it's fair game to say I can do with her hair whatever I like. But first, I got some new brushes. Like I said, I wanted to try out. But I think for this one, because it's just going to be just a little warm-up sketch, I'm just going to go back to my regular ones. Although, should I? Yeah, it's a bit too smooth, I think. Let's see. So these are new ones that I have. Is that? No, that's not really it. Yeah, you know what? We'll just roll with it. Okay, so let me just set up these things. And let's see what we can make. Am I on the right layer? Yes, I am. Right, okay, so let's start off with a head here. It's gonna roughly outline it first. And mouth is not too long. There we go. It's gonna go back here. Let's do, she has like one of her eyes up here. Man, I don't know what I like better, like with her long hair, the smooth one. I do love a little heart marking on her forehead there, that's really, really cute. She's German, apparently, because, well, of course she would be. Well, actually, I hadn't really googled it, but can any of my British friends in chat say if she won anything, or was she just there for, I don't know, support for the other artists? anyone who doesn't know her should just Google her or just watch some clips of her on YouTube, because honestly, absolutely amazing. She has like a weird human-esque teeth. Little heart right there. Although her bangs are quite cute. There we go. Right, that's a good base to start off with. That should give me some guidance. Okay. Right. So let's see. Where do we start? Let's maybe start with the eyes there. Just keeping it quite rough still. Just some lovely long lashes. Very thin, plucked eyebrows. Just block that one out here. She's gonna look very creepy now, but I'm gonna try and make her look a bit prettier. Hi, Alban. Yes. So this is an artist called DJ Horsegiirl, and I think a lot of people just saw her for the first time on the Brit Awards a couple of days ago. And oh, needless to say, she actually became quite famous over the past few days. There we go. Yeah, it's looking weird now, but I promise I'll clean it up. I'll make her look pretty. Heart. So for here. I'll need to make that a little bit smaller, just to make it fit on the frame there. Is it house music? I thought it was. Well, I suppose it is. I was just about to ask. I didn't really know what kind of music that she makes. Yeah, and all her songs have like horse puns in them. I think like one of her slogans or like one of her songs or albums is called My Barn or My Stable, My Rules or something. Brilliant. Go. I like this shape there. Okay, now we can make it a little bit smaller and just start refining it, I suppose. She went skydiving as well with this mask on, which is, I mean, good on her, but I wouldn't even just go skydiving regularly, let alone with like a horse mask on. Okay, so let's just resize this one. Okay, I can do this. Happy hardcore. Well, that's a genre I've never heard before. I've never really been all that, knowledgeable about music before. No, actually, let's not make those pupils that small, because that's gonna look creepy. So I'm gonna. There you go. That's looking better. How do I draw these long lashes? Suppose like this. There we go. It's just going to be a bit of a warm-up sketch slash drawing. I might refine it a bit if I like it. Oh dear. That's the wrong one to use. This one is what I want. There we go. Love the little pink on the muzzle too. I mean, I say this in the most loving way possible, but she kind of looks like a Muppet. You know what I mean? Like the slightly too human-esque features. Oh. But yeah, I'm generally not really into the whole music scene. Love music though, but I can never recognize different tones or different genres or... Oh no, she does look a bit like a medieval horse. She has like these, I don't know if you can see it on the reference. I'll try to resize it a bit. Like she has these human lips. There we go. I'll come back in with like a smaller brush to give her some more delicate features. Let's save that for later because I don't like drawing this. It's like the weird... It's like the very human teeth. I suppose that horses in general already have very human-esque teeth, but I just try to mimic that. There we go. Yeah, that's not too bad. Oh no, I'm working on the wrong layer. Hang on. Copy. Go. Luckily, it's just Photoshop. Not liking that nostril there. How is this coming in here? This is better. Right, and for my friends who are currently watching Crufts, I think the toy group is on at this point. Let's just make her look kind of like this expression for her. So let's have a look more this way. There we go. Right. Audio quality still sounding okay? There we go. Yeah, that's looking good. Not sure about the mouth just yet. Don't know. Although, don't I like her mouth just because it looks weird and uncanny? Or is it just wrong? I don't know. And some nice thick eyeliner. Let's go for the wavy hair. It's a bit more interesting to draw. So yeah, this was an interesting discovery a couple of days ago. Do I like this? Yeah, sure. I mean, it is the first time I've seen a person actually living like a horse. Yeah, you've seen all these people living like, oh, what's that person a couple of years ago who had all the tattoos, who wanted to live like a cheetah or a tiger, or I've never seen someone who said, well, let's just be a horse. Right, let's see how this looks flipped. Okay, not too bad. I thought the proportions were a bit more off than they actually are. That's always a pleasant surprise. The ears. Okay, not too big. And they do turn inwards slightly. I mean, imagine being the person who has to apply these prosthetics every single day. I mean, that's quite a job. And nose needs to look a little bit more elegant, I suppose. Is that better? Oh no. No, it isn't. But we will deal with that later. Let's get that cute little heart in. Go. That's a bit too big, but that's fine. As long as it comes between her brow, that's good. I should use a bigger brush for that. That's better. Oh yeah, that's much better. We'll come back in with a smaller brush anyway. But I do quite like a nice thick outline. So, what's everyone else been up to then? I've been watching a bit of Crofts earlier. Then struggled to get this stream running for about an hour. And I'm glad to hear that everything's looking good now. Right. Okay, not a big fan of the hair now. I'm used to drawing a bit more square, like a bit more rectangular. Not really used to drawing things that's smooth and pretty. But I'll give it a fair chance. dear, it's 9 o'clock already. Where does time go, eh? Do I like this? Well, it'll have to do for now. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, gardening. Oh, I can't wait to start in my garden. The weather's been so nice today. And they predicted it will be raining again starting Monday. But what's new, eh? Okay, let's go up here. How is that? Yeah, coming down. Just a little bit like that, and the rest is obscured by hair, so that's convenient. And then we have this ear coming up. There we go. Oh, and someone's been crocheting a balaclava for their sister. It's like a colourful one, or like an actual black, like standard balaclava. Okay, so we have to figure out how I want this mouth. First, I'm gonna have her lip and her chin. Her lip does stick out quite a bit. The bottom there, which is fine. I just need to make sure that that's accentuated. There we go. Her chin can go up here. There we are. And then we have jawline. Good. Okay. I've never learned to crochet. And every single time I think, oh, maybe I should start, you know, learning how to crochet. I just keep reminding myself, like, no, you do already have quite a lot of hobbies, like crafty things you can make. So I really don't need to fill another cabinet in my house with crochet stuff. It's nice though. It's really nice. Just the idea that you can make something for someone. It's like a birthday gift, or maybe for Christmas, or right. Okay, so let's put down the opacity a bit more. Okay, mouth's not too bad. Yeah. Yeah, she does have like the long, uncanny mouth. That's fine. Go. Right. I'm just gonna adjust it a little bit, and in order to do so, this is my little trick for that. There we go, that's better. And let's just double check when we flip it around. Yeah, that's looking good. Good. Okay, just gonna make it a little bit smaller. And I'm going to put these up there, bring this one down. Then let's just figure out how I want this the neck to go. There we go. Just gonna roughly sketch this one out. Go. Is this proportionate? Well, I think it has to be. Well, when I say proportionate, it's could be a little bit bigger. Yeah, that's fine. And then there we go. Let's implement this then, and then just going in for a few more details, and then we'll see if we finish this one or go back to the spirit and rain drawing. Okay, cool. It's a neck coming down there. Make a brush a little bit bigger again. She is living her best horse life. I'm just very curious how these meetings with her would go between her and a manager. Or who even designed this? Who came up with the idea? It is fascinating. Actually, let's just redo the mouth, because I'm not a big fan of it. No, that's not going to work. And neither is this one. Let's flip it around again. Yep, that's better. Oh, that's way better. That is way, way better. Cool. Okay. Actually, let's have this hair just like draped over her neck there. I'm not a great fan of drawing hair, or mane, or long fur in general. I do like to keep things a bit more clean. Although this works, I suppose. Then we'll have to adjust this one too. Yeah, that works. Okay, I like this. Good. Let's just get rid of that sketch then. Refine it a little bit. So this is at 50%. I'm not going to do a whole lot though. Let's just go to size 15. Zoom out a little bit because we don't want to get stuck on small details. There we are. To open the neck a little bit. There we go. Just let it all Breathe. And I thought just doing your makeup in the morning takes quite a while. Yeah, that's looking nice, I'd say. Does she have fur in the ears? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. That's good. Define our eyebrows a little bit. Oh, that's the wrong brush. My laptop keys do sometimes stick between the brush and the eraser. To be fair, I have an old laptop, so... Oh, am I too quiet? I'll try and speak a bit louder then. The issue is, earlier I had some microphone issues which made it to pick up a lot of buzzing from my laptop. So I had to turn the sensitivity down eventually. But I'll try to speak a little bit louder. If that helps. There we go. I mean, at least that's an easy fix, right? How do I do the lips? Oh, let's do that. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, she is starting to look quite nice now. There we go. A very human row of teeth here. There we are. Go up. This is actually turning out a lot better than I had anticipated. I mean, I did fear it was going to be an absolute uncanny valley nightmare. Turns out it's actually quite all right. Adding just some small details. Let's just adjust the outline there, and then we can start coloring. That's not bad. I'm probably, just looking at the time now, probably not gonna, maybe I'll just do a little bit of Spirit and Rain. Maybe do like the base layer of colors. But at least we have something for next time. Do I need to fix this maybe? Oh. There we are. Fixing this outline. It's quite tricky to talk and draw at the same time. It's usually one or the other. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think that's enough for now. Right. Let's just make a few more things here. Right, I'm just gonna try something. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Yeah, I do like it. I do like a bit of stripes. Oh, there's some. Cool. Okay, so color. I'm just going to keep blue as the outline color for now. Just gonna pick this. We'll fill up the background layer. We'll take the magic wand, go back to the outline layer, select the outside. This only works if your line art doesn't have any gaps in them. So I'm going to increase the selection size by 2 is usually okay. We go back to the background layer, press delete, and there we go. It's a nicely filled in image we can work with. There were a few here that I wanted to cut out. So that one there. Select, increase size to 2 pixels. And there we go. Okay. Oh, she does have like a really nice gradient. Actually, the other picture that we had of her. There we go. Oh, she has blonde hair. I think do I like blonde or do I like black? I think maybe the blonde will stand out a bit more. So I'm just gonna try and find a nice blonde color. Go to layer. There we go. So now, oh, actually, so these are the new markers that I got. I'm just gonna have a look and see what it. Oh, okay. Okay, not bad. However, I think these are traditional markers. So if I lift my brush, oh, okay, I see. Oh, it's gonna be too tricky for me for now. Oh, welcome guys in chat. The reference image is of a German DJ called DJ Horsegiirl, and well, that's what she looks like. Because I just found it so brilliant that she just basically said, well, I'm gonna live like a horse now. I'm gonna make art. That I decided to draw. There we go. Oh, actually, there is something that we could use in a bit. I'm just gonna color in the hair. There we are. I do want to be able to add a bit more texture to my work. It just takes a bit of practice, which is why I bought these marker brushes, so I could practice a little bit. Got some really lovely what's it called, paper textures, which we'll be trying out in a bit. There we go. Goodness me, we've been going for an hour. I think. How long have I been streaming for? Can I see somewhere? 45 minutes. Okay, so not quite an hour then. Photoshop is starting to lag just a little bit. There we go. That's the hair done. We can adjust the colors later. I'm just going to block in rough colors. Go. And then we have, oh, we have little the gradient there. You know what, I am going to use the new markers. It's just gonna have to be something that I need to get used to. Soft brush tip. Okay. Oh, I like this one. Is it going to work though? If I just, okay, if I select like a darker grey. Oh, it is going to work. Okay. Okay. That's a pleasant surprise. Can I multiply this? Go back here so I can actually see what I'm doing. I should have. Well, maybe I can just adjust this later. Right, okay, so the pink is going all the way up there. It's going to be a bit softer though, so I'm going to use the eraser. I think there was an eraser with it. Yes, there was. Streak eraser, chisel eraser. Let's try that. Ooh, strong. Bit too strong. Okay, let's just try that again. It's going to be a bit trial and error with these new brushes. So it's up to her nostrils, right there, and then it's going to cover her lower lip too. Yeah. Okay. Okay, it's starting to look okay. Let's go back to the dark grey. No, actually, that's wrong. It needs to be bright pink up there. Now, color picking from an actual image is not the best way. It's not the proper way to go. But hey, I am going to do it anyway. So her nostrils are quite dark here. Very dark where the pink and the black touch. And then we have darker chin. There we are. Okay, not too bad. Add bleed effects. I just need to see what these brushes do, really. So I got the bright pink, and then because I don't know exactly how they interact. Actually, let's see if I can add a bit more texture to the brown. Oof, that's very dark. Markers, is that what I want? Maybe this one should be a lot lighter. Actually, yeah, let's just make it white and then we'll start over. Here we go. So this is all brown. Oh yeah, that's better. That's a nicer texture than what I had. Actually, I do hope I'm still streaming. I haven't even checked in quite a while. Although I would expect that someone would be telling me if I'm not streaming anymore. Is this looking okay? Yeah, sort of. I'm not really loving it. But that's just me. That's not the brushes. Okay. So if I want to do this, chisel streaky. What's that do? Oh, okay. So it's like a dry brush. The big fatty. Oh, okay. Oh, I like that. Okay. Now I'm not liking this nose anymore. Okay. So what will we do then? Let's just try this. Okay, yeah, that's blocking things out. Oh, I'm liking this a lot better. Good. Good, good, good. So the black is on her nose. Oh no, wrong layer. Black is on her nose and on her chin. I keep forgetting that I have to speak a little bit louder because of my microphone setting, so I do apologize to anyone. Right, okay. And then the bright pink on top of it should... Yes. Yeah, that's looking better. Right. Then we have the white heart. And everything else that's supposed to be white. Yeah. That's the heart. Her eyes there. Maybe like a little highlight. Teeth, of course, pearly white. Like all horses. A little bit of grey in the nostrils. And up here. What else does she have? She has quite dark eyes. Very dark eyes. So we will colour those in accordingly. Plop a nice little highlight in there. There we go. Oh, very dark lashes too. Actually, I completely forgot to colour her ears. So that's up there. It's ear 1 and ear 2. She's got some grey in her ear. So we'll Oh no, that's not a nice color. This one should be better. There we are. Oh, some nice dark tips. There we go. Okay, and then what else she has? She has like a little bit of slightly highlights in her ear. Go. Then, what else do we have? Let's see. Just gonna get rid of her hair again and color it in the same way that we did all the rest. But that's not a nice blonde. Oh, this isn't either. Maybe I should be going for the dark hair after all. And that's going more green. Oh, dear, it is quite difficult to pick a nice blonde. That should do it. I'll do some color adjustments later. Oh, I was about to say I should have recorded this, but my laptop's already struggling as it is, so maybe that wouldn't have been a good idea after all. Go. Let's just make that a little bit smaller and just make it a little bit lighter. It's still quite yellowy, but okay, the more I'm starting to use these brushes, the more I'm thinking, okay, oh, it's something I can work with. It's not exactly what I wanted, but let's see. Am I still streaming? Just double checking. Yes, I am. That's good. Actually, instead of this being a highlight layer, this should be darker, shouldn't it? Go, so we'll make this a bit darker. There we go. Okay. What else do we have? We have some. Should have some darker color here. Actually, the brush is not too bad. I don't really like the how dark it gets so very quickly. Other than that, yeah, I can get used to this kind of coloring eventually. Okay, let's just double check the reference on the blonde one. Right, okay, so she still has very dark lashes. But before we do that, I'm just gonna group it and make some color adjustments. Let's see. Well, we'll work with it. Right, so dark lashes. There we go. It's one colored. And that's the other one. Okay. Cool. Good. Now, let's try something else. Let's go on top of the line art layer. Oh, we could do like a full paint. I'm not going to do full painting now. Okay, hang on. I might be onto something. Oh, okay. I'm not hating it. Let's just keep this for now, and then we can still adjust later. Right. So let's pick a nice highlight for the brown. I'm thinking more like a beige. There we go. And let's see what this will bring us. That should be a nicer pink there. Okay, I see. We might be able to work with this. Oof, that's too much. So how do we do this? Let's just color outside the lines for now. And I'll see what that gives us. I do like the texture of this, huh? Am I liking the pink? Maybe. I can actually use that paintbrush that we had earlier. I think it's is it the line eraser? Chisel eraser? Yeah, we can use that. Look. I don't like the line art now because it's too untextured. What do I do? Do I continue and just hope for the best? Trust the whole thing? Maybe. Yeah, not liking the line art now. Okay, we'll do this and then just the color balance to make it more like a purple. Maybe a bit darker. Right. Okay, I'm not gonna mess around with this too much longer. So I'm just gonna add like a few more things, and then we'll I'll probably call it a day here. We've been streaming for quite a while now. Let's see, how long? A bit over an hour. That's good. And then I'll probably have to look at it again in a couple of days. And maybe again when I'm more used to doing like a painterly style, which is a style I usually don't actually do. I'd love to get into it more though. There we go. Put some highlights there. Some highlights on those lips and on those eyes. There we are. Hi, Haley. Oh yeah, I'm not using any background music because I've had some issues with copyrights. Even though YouTube frequently says like, oh yeah, you can use this free of charge, that's fine. Then like a couple of days later they just change their minds. Right. Okay. Let's add some little whiskers there. That's cute. Okay. I might just detail it a little bit more, maybe off screen, maybe on the next stream, actually. But yeah, it's not, I'm actually quite liking this now. I know I wasn't too sure at the start, but that's not bad. Yeah, the line art needs a little bit of work to make it all come together. Let's just have a look and see how it looks on the other side. Yeah. Alright everyone, I think this is where we shall call it. Unless someone else has something else to say or to ask. But actually, thank you all so much for coming to my stream. And yeah, so hopefully we can, now that all my microphone issues have been sorted, or at least I hope so, we could probably stream again very soon, actually. Maybe somewhere this weekend. Oh, that's, oh, okay. I found like a good technique now to make it all come together. I mean, I can just keep working on this for hours and hours and hours, but you have to draw the line somewhere. But yeah, I'm sorry you couldn't get to the other part. This took me a bit longer than anticipated, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye!